When I was a small guy and I just had fallen into the anime hole, I quite often saw figurines of a pink-haired, headphone-wearing anime girl. I've been asking myself who that was since then, until Steam came and said, "Yo, you like anime girls? Here, buy this game." And now I know that it was indeed a Super Sonico. As a Super Sonico! And now we're talking about the game. Sonicomi is a game by Nitro Plus, the devs who made Steins Gate and the Song of Saya. Additionally, Sonico is a mascot of Nitro Plus's live concerts. I wasn't aware that they did them, but yeah. Anyway, it got released in 2011 in Japan and 2016 via Steam internationally. But now, let's talk about the game. You! You're a cameraman for a band and you're doing your job until you see a girl among the fans. The audience goes into hype mode and they throw that girl at you. You part ways after saying sorry and doing a little bit of small talk. The only memory was a picture that you took by chance. Time has passed, but you meet Sonico again in the photo studio of your mentor Arakin. Turns out that Sonico, I'm sorry, Tits McGee, wants to start a career as a gravure model, and now you're her personal photographer. Meaning we can talk about gameplay. TLDR, Sonicomi is a first-person shooter with character customization. First, you decide the shooting location and what outfits Sonico is going to wear. Apparently, Sonico tells you how she feels about it by spamming the emote button, but I got no clue whether it's real or something that I made up. Anyway, your mission is to take pictures through the appearing circles, if they're pink. And if you're doing good, you fill up the bars in the bottom left. Using them allows you to have Sonico change her pose, or you could say some nice words to her. It's a 3-minute fight for survival after all. I need to be honest with you, I choked so hard during the first shooting that I installed aim labs to improve my aim. However, for some reason, I got configs for Honor and I trained to defend myself against White Knights. Oh, and I played a run of CS2 as well, just to see if my 10 minutes of training was worth it. It wasn't. Furthermore, I didn't touch Sonicomi for a month after this. Whoops. Let's get back to Sonicomi, shall we? You're being summoned to Sonico's agency after your first shoot, and you happen to run into Sonico, and, well, you both go to the agency together. If you haven't noticed, the choices are often pretty silly, and it's going to be more funny, because you're meeting a very special manager before going in, a panda. Turns out that Miss Panda belongs to the previous mascot of Nitro Plus. Regardless, you receive the information for the first job and, well, we're getting baited. On set, we're told that this is actually a new shoot, but before I spent hours looking for the 18 plus patch, we resolved that misunderstanding. Anyways, after completing some shoots... Scheiße, es war... terrible! So we get some time to learn more about Sonico. Das ist wirklich Jotaro. To add to that, we're even getting a whole episode to go on a date with her. Everything seems to go smoothly, until Angie shows up. She came from the United States and challenges us to a duel, or something like that. Although, and spoiler warning, we're getting thrown into a one-sided romance story, starring Angie later on. I'm unsure whether that's a normal story, or if I got locked into that route. On the way home, we're brainstorming until this happens. Das ist eine eigene geheime Waffe. Nein! Nein! Hey? Wait, huh? What? Yeah, let's talk about it later. Going back to the duel between Sonico and Angie, we pick the best outfits, shoot for perfect pictures and completely annihilate Angie. And then another thing happens. Mhm. Ja, ich hab gedacht, oh mein Gott, ich hab legit gedacht, das wäre fucking over. Nee! What? Oh, what? The fuck do you mean? By looking at a guide, I've learned that you get to this bonus stage when Sonico enters the max level of enthusiasm during the last shoot. After witnessing 2 jump scares, we can finally end this episode with an easy win, and we can continue to chill. Until another challenger appears, my god! This time, it's the photographer Romeo Iguchi, who got introduced a few episodes earlier, but we actually don't care. Anyway, there's another hard fight coming our way. Sonico and you versus Romeo and Angie. And this duel decides the future. But of course we win. And the epilogue starts. And I'm positive that you cannot predict what is going to happen in the epilogue. Yeah. What? Yup. We're in a civil war. We decided to become war photographers. And, to our surprise, Sonico decided to aid the wounded in the same region. And I know this came out of nowhere. And I'm more than sure that every person playing it for the first time will get the same ending. The question at hand, why? Well, the guy told me that the ending changes depending on the zone you're in, and you can reach him by wearing specific clothes. Although, I think that it's only possible if you use the ending rewards, or the ones that you can buy from the store that gets unlocked after beating the game. But I didn't spend much time on this, because I had something other in mind. Looking back, we were told that you need to get more endings to unlock that choice option. There are 18 endings in total, by the way. And I was sure that after beating the game once, this option would be unlocked, right? So I thought to myself, yeah, okay, let's find out. And I replayed the game to see if something had changed. Oh, geht es jetzt?
Secret weapon? What are you talking about? My head?
Oh, wait. Das ist gut?
Oh, I guess that
I
makes sense.
guess?
How was that?
Yeah. Seems like you need to unlock even more endings. Fortunately, I was lucky enough to get ending 7, and this time, Sonico stays with Angie in America, and you randomly meet them at the airport. And I really need to point out, it's so damn funny how these endings are different from each other. Especially, oh, you're more energetic? Okay, let's go to America. Oh, you're truly neutral. We're in a civil war. After all this time, I finally got to learn about Sonico, and I can finally rest in peace. And to be honest, I always thought that she's from some random anime. Oh no. There actually is an anime.